Have people me and my eyebrows saying hi.
Oh my god. Come on, eyebrows. Oh! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyler Malone, and if you're not, then you already know what's up. So, as you can tell from the title, I'm just gonna hop right into it. As you can tell from the title, I'm just gonna be giving you my 10 like must-tos on how to survive. And I'm sorry, I'm looking down. I'm looking at a book. My 10 must-tos on how to survive flight attendant training. I recently graduated. August 25th or 26th was my graduation from my airline. And baby, my training was 3.5 weeks. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. I was crying. I was stressed. It was moments where I regretted it. I was just going through the works. So I just wanted to give you like 10 things that I took away from the training after graduating and going through it. And I'm now flying. I'm now a flight attendant. So I just want to give you guys a couple of the things that I think you should think about when going into training. Number one is being know your study method. That was something so big for me when I was going into training. Like I was asking my boyfriend and I was like, I don't know. Like, I haven't been to school in so long. I don't know if I'm good at studying by myself, if I need a group, or, if I need to, like, read the same stuff over and over again. Like, I didn't know what my studying method was going to be. So I went in with the open mind. I went in like, okay, I'm going to try the group studying method first. And that actually was the best. I wouldn't have been able to make it if it was not for my study group for my friends. I would not have been able to make it. It was days where we just like went, it was just like those stressful days where we would study together and then we would disperse and be like, okay, guys, I'm just going to go and study in my room. We definitely did both. But for me, I definitely thought about it going in. And when I got there, I was just like, I'm going to start doing this. And if it works, then it's going to work and I'll be able to, succeed that way. But I definitely studied in a group and I studied alone. My number two is get rest. Make sure that you're not, because you're going to be in class for about 9 to 10 hours some days. So make sure, depending on your airline, make sure that you are getting your rest. Get your sleep, get your sleep, get your sleep. Do not try and stay up all night trying to cram everything in your head like that till 4 o'clock. You know you have to be up at 7 or 8. You know what I mean? Make sure, and then you're falling asleep in class. Make sure that you are getting sleep, 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 sleep. Okay? Make sure. Number three, I would say, make sure you are eating. Make sure that you are eating, not just junk food, Pringles, pretzels, and junk food all day. Licorice. I don't know why I say licorice. That's so random. But just make sure that you are eating good, healthy food that's going to give you energy. Make sure that you're going to be awake. Just make sure that you're eating. Like, don't eat breakfast and then going to training all day and thinking you're just going to be fine. Like, no, I recommend eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're training, in my training, they provided it, except for on Sundays, they did not provide anything. On Saturdays, they did not provide dinner. But Monday through Saturday, they gave us breakfast and lunch and dinner Monday through Friday, and only on Saturdays, they gave us breakfast and lunch. Other than that, we were on our own. And sometimes we wouldn't even eat because the food wasn't that great. So sometimes we wouldn't even eat that food, but me and my group, we always, and everybody really in the training, we always make sure that we were eating. So make sure that you're eating. Make sure that I'm repeating this because make sure that you're eating. I don't even think I have this down, and I don't. But when you're in training and your instructors are repeating something over and over again, that is going to be on the test. They told my class this, and they said if we're repeating something, that means write it down, study it because that's for sure going to be on your exam. So if your instructors are repeating something over and over and over and over again, make sure that you're writing that down and that's the information that you study everything, but make sure those key things that they're repeating, you're studying it because they're not saying it over and over again for their health. So make sure that you're listening and you're aware. My number four, put your phone away. It was people in my training, and I'm one of them, where we would want to scroll on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever just to see what was going on in the world. Because being there, you just kind of, and I was in Cheyenne, so being there, Wyoming, Cheyenne, Wyoming, like Google it. And it wasn't much to do there. So being on our phone was kind of an escape. But in training, we had to, me and my group, we kind of had to get off your phone. Get off your phone. Like we kind of had to pull each other back in. It's just like we are here for a reason. Pay attention because yeah, I'm still gonna help you, but you need to be you need to help you first before I help. You need to help yourself first before I help you. So, make sure that you're aware, you're paying attention, and just awake during training because it can get boring. I can testify. That was me. I was falling asleep sometimes, but it was hard. It was cold in there, and I'm a person that I fall asleep in the cold. Like I get sleepy in the cold. And so there's sometimes I would have to wear my cardigan. I just hung it up. I would have to wear my cardigan just so I would be hot, just so I could stay awake. Because it can be hard, and you will want to be on your phone, but make sure that you are paying attention. Pay attention, because you didn't come here for nothing. Most people quit their jobs and everything else to go to flight attendant training, so you don't want to waste your time. Number 5, ask questions. No question is a dumb question. Don't let anybody, don't let the ugh, the oh my, don't let anybody feel that way. No question is dumb. If you have a question and you are afraid to ask it and you get the courage to ask it, I guarantee somebody else had that exact same question and was never going to ask it. So ask any question that you feel you need more information on. Because it's somebody more than likely, I'm sure y'all heard this before, it's more than likely somebody else in that same classroom, in that same room as you, multiple people that have that exact same question because it happened to me a few times. Somebody would ask a question and it'll pop in my head and I was like, oh, I'll ask later. And they would ask. And I was just like, oh, well, girl, they asking now. So let me thank you. So definitely always ask questions. Never feel like your question is dumb or you're bothering people because this is your job, your future, your career. You're here for you first before you're here for anybody else. Okay. Number 6. Remember, you are being watched when you get your video interview, your face to face, when you receive your CJ, like all of that, even in the hotel, your instructor, like the whole process. You are being watched. They are watching you. They want to know how friendly you are, your customer service, your personality. They didn't just ask you to be here just to fill a spot. They offered you your CJO because of who you are. And in my interview, I didn't feel like my face to face, I didn't feel like I did the best. I didn't feel like I was A1 steak sauce. Like I've had other interviews that I felt were better. But in that one, and people told me this, I was looking it up, I was watching so many videos, and people were telling me, just be you, show your personality and be you. And that's what I did. I was being my goofy, funny, friendly, great self. And I feel like I have a great personality. So I feel like that's what got me through the whole process. That's what got me the job. And yeah, just make sure you're always being watched. Never try, never, be, people have gotten kicked out or sent home on the last day of, at graduation. People have gotten sent home and lost the job because their attitude it was just always remember you're being watched. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. Just always remember you are being watched. Stay on your P's and Q's. Okay? Number 7, pack accordingly. It was people in my training class. Carl. People in my training class that literally overpacked, and I'm not judging anybody because I really don't care, but make sure you're packing accordingly. And it's not saying just overpack, but make sure that you're bringing the required duty items. So if they tell you have to, like mines, we had to wear black and white, excuse me, every Monday. So I made sure that I had a few white button downs, a few black pants, and we had to wear black shoes, black socks, and black ties. So I made sure that I had all this stuff for Mondays. And then the rest of the week it was business casual. So I made sure that I had business casual clothes. But then on your off days and when you're out of training, you want to make sure that you have something comfy and cozy that you can study with your group in, or go to the store, or if you want to go out to eat, or if y'all do have a club or a bar or something in your area, make sure that you're just bringing clothes that will also be relaxing and you're not just packing all. Because there was people there that was just like, all I have is business clothes. All I have is black and white. Like, all that's all they brought. And it was just like, it says in the welcome packet what days to wear these things. And so make sure if you have a welcome packet, make sure you're reading that. That's not in my top, that's not in my 10 either. But make sure you're reading, you got 2 bonus from me. Make sure you're also reading your welcome packet because they will tell you everything that you need to bring. So make sure you're packing accordingly. Don't overpack because you are going to need to bring home your uniform. Well, I don't know. Let me not speak for any other airline, but for my airline, we had to bring home our uniforms. So I needed to make sure that I had some space to pack those items as well. So I packed enough, but I also didn't pack enough because I forgot a couple things. Of course, I'm human, but I had room in. I think I had two check bags and a carry on. I had room in all my just a little bit of room in all my bags, just so I could bring home my uniforms and all that stuff. Number 8, enjoy your off day. Do not try and, oh, I'm going to study. If you want to study, study for a couple hours, but it's an off day. Enjoy yourself. Just take in the moment, take in this experience. You'll probably never in life do something like this again. Like flight attendant training is very intense. Most people just think we're up in this, we're servers or waitresses or waiters in the sky, and our job is safety first. Like in training, they're going to teach you evacuations and all this information that you never, well, for me, I can speak for myself. I did not know everything that it took to be a flight attendant. Because I'm one of those passengers, when I got on the plane, where's my seat? Sit down, sleep. I'm out of it. Because I'm a person, I like red eyes. I like to leave late at night so I can get there early in the morning. But if it is a day trip, I'm also going to get on the phone if I downloaded some movies or so I'm just sitting there minding my business. I never really paid attention to what the flight attendants do. I never really knew their job description. Now going through the training and being one, being a flight attendant, it's so much more than just, would you like water or cookies or anything? It's so much more than that. So, but back to number 9. I mean, sorry, number 8. Make sure you enjoy your off day. Go walk around the park, walk around the area, explore, see the city that you're in because I would have never imagined that I was going to go to Cheyenne, Wyoming. That's somewhere I never even knew it existed. I knew Wyoming existed, but Cheyenne, I never knew. But I explored the area a little bit. It was just on my off days. It was just me and my friends, my group that we would just chill, talk, laugh. We would study a little bit, but it wasn't like our full day of studying. So, because you need to rest your brain, you need to rest your brain, rest your brain. Like that's a necessity. Number 9. And this is also something that when I was heading to training, I read, not read, I saw so many YouTube videos of people talking about drama. So number 9 is stay out of drama. Um, I was reading so many, not reading, I keep saying read. I was watching so many videos of people saying drama, 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 drama. I got to training and I wasn't expecting any drama. I think that even went out of my head. I forgot about it, but literally the first week, drama. I'm like, what is going on? Like, how is this happening? Me and my people, we all minded our business. It was a little incident where one of them got into some drama, but other than that, we were all minding our business. Like, we didn't have time for the shenanigans. We didn't have time for any of that. Did this thing? It did stop blinking, but we didn't have time for any of that craziness. Okay, any of that. So stay out of drama. Make sure that you're focusing on, because you're still on an interview, you're still on a job interview the entire training. So make sure that you're focusing on that. Make sure you're focusing on the reason why you're there, and then that's to get your wings. So no matter what anybody else is going on, or if you thought you were cool with somebody and they end up getting some drama and trying to pull you in, I'm sorry, girl, but I gotta go. You have fun with that, okay? I wish you the best of luck. But that's not what I'm here for. That's not my cup of tea. Okay? So stay out of that. And last but not least, I think I said this already. Show your personality and enjoy the experience. Yeah, I said both of these already. Definitely show your personality from the beginning to the end, from the video interview to the face-to-face interview to actually getting to training. Show the instructors or the classmates, whatever hotel, wherever you at, show everybody your great personality because they did not ask you to be here just to fill a spot. They asked you here because they feel that your personality and you stand out enough to be a flight attendant up in the sky 39,000 feet. So definitely show your personality. And it's hard for me to like kind of contain it. I'm quiet. But then when I do start talking and I do show my personality, oh honey, it's up from there. You're gonna love me. But if you don't, you're lost. But also, like I said, enjoy the experience because you're probably never gonna go through something like this again. Like it was definitely something for me. I literally cannot believe that I went through it, and I showed you guys a little glimpse in my 3 training videos, my flight attendant training videos. If you haven't watched those, please go and watch them. But the experience overall, just going to flight attendant training was stressful, but it was fun. And now actually having the job and being 2 months out, it is definitely worth it. I love the career. I love the job. And everybody that I talk to currently, they all say they've been there for years and they love the job. So it's it's just come back home. This is so weird. I'm sorry. It's so weird. But yes, enjoy the experience, show your personality, and overall just have fun. And those are my top 10. I don't know if you went to training and you feel like I missed something, definitely comment those below so that any other future flight attendants can get that information as well so they can prepare for their training. But that's all that I really have for you guys. If you have not, thank you for watching it all the way to the end if you've gotten this far. But if you have not already, like the sign behind me says, like and subscribe to my channel. Like I said as well, comment down below and let me know and other people know for future reference what kind of methods or things that you did during training that helped you get through it to get your wings at the end. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.